What up, DC Gang? It's your boy DreadHawk.
It's your girl Cash.
Back with another video.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a request to do some real 911 calls. So shout out to your maker with this content right here. This is titled Mother Murders Her Kids.
Ooh.
911 calls.
So did she murder her kids and call 911?
It was somebody else going 911.
Right. I guess
There's only one way to find out. Y'all know what it is. Let's get into
Let's get into it.
The following video may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. West Palm Beach, Florida. Richard and Jennifer Berman got married in 1992 in Miami. Richard was a well-known luxury realtor, and for a while they lived comfortably, even residing in the prominent El Cid neighborhood in a home which in 2010 sold for $1.2 million. For unknown reasons, in 2008, Richard filed for divorce, but the couple reconciled. Jennifer then filed for divorce in 2012. During this period, the couple still lived together until Jennifer alleged that she was experiencing extreme emotional abuse from Richard and petitioned the court to have him removed from the home. The divorce was tedious. Records have revealed that Jennifer had filed for temporary alimony and child support. She was already struggling financially and claimed that she had sold her late father's watch to buy gas and groceries. In the end, Jennifer could no longer afford her divorce lawyer. Court records show the extent of their financial woes, with Richard failing to pay the mortgage on a former marital home throughout their divorce proceedings despite living in the house. He also failed to support Jennifer and their children. For instance, he would buy food for himself and hide it away from Jennifer and their children. Records all
childish.
Yeah, that's how a lot of couples, people out here.
You hide away from. I mean,
you feeding yourself, you're not feeding the kids.
You're feeding your own kids.
Just
like,
because of
their situation or whatever, but.
those show that he was in debt at the time. The divorce was concluded in December of 2013 and the couple was granted shared custody of their children. Jennifer continued to live with the children in the former marital house with unpaid mortgage payments. She took up a job as a carer for a 99-year-old man in the neighborhood, working up to 12-hour shifts to make ends meet. But her financial concerns worsened and she was informed that there would be a foreclosure sale on her home and she would have to move out. The 99-year-old man offered his house to Jennifer and her children, but she declined his kindness. Jennifer became depressed. Putting aside her financial struggles, she also lost her mother in August of 2013, some weeks before the finalization of their divorce. She began to take antidepressants and would occasionally call her cousin for emotional support. One morning, Jennifer sent Richard, now her ex-husband, an email stating that she intended to harm their children and herself and that she was doing what was best for the family. She also messaged her cousin stating that she would kill herself and their children.
How is that best for the family?
Best for the family, like.
By you killing.
Like if you, I don't know, cause you know people get depressed.
Some people look at things
get depressed in different ways, but you know, maybe he could have give the kids to the sister and say, hey, you know, I'm depressed right now. I'm not in the right state of mind. Can you know, handle the kids for me while I'm trying to get myself together? You just never know, boy. People just when they go through so much, you just never know what's going on in their head.
Richard wasted no time in picking up his phone and dialing 911.
He did the right thing.
911, where's your emergency? Yes, Spencer, give us the address. We're going to... I'm just about getting there, but it's kind of concerning me. My ex-wife said that she was going to harm the kids and that I should get over there ASAP.
Okay, how do you spell the name of the street?
The house, but to be honest with you, I'm afraid to go in.
Okay, how many kids are in the house?
My 2 children and my ex-wife, but I don't know if they're there. I mean, the car's in the driveway.
Are they her kids also?
Yeah. We just recently got divorced.
Was it a text or a...
It don't matter. See, they get on my nerves when they start asking these questions. Is it her kids also? And is it this? The kids in the house, he don't explain what's about to happen. She said she's gonna hurt his kids or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They asked the dumbest questions.
Like, just hurry and get these people to the house.
Was it a text message?
Well, she sent me an email that she did the best thing for our family, and then she sent her cousin a text that she was going to kill the kids and herself. And she's up in Port St. Lucie, and she's freaking out. And she called me, and now I'm in front of the house, and then I should get here ASAP.
All right. All right, just to let you know, I have the call in already, okay?
Okay, I'm here.
All right, just stay on the line with me.
Yeah.
Okay, is she home? Does she have a car there?
The car's in the driveway.
Does she have any weapons in that house?
Possibly.
What do you mean? Do you know of any weapons?
I remember there were.
What kind?
I'm sorry, I'm here with a neighbor.
Okay, but I need this information from you. What kind of weapons have you seen in the house?
Well, I remember she had her dad's old rifles.
And this is her house?
Yeah. Well, we just sold it recently, and she's been renting it. I'm in the driveway, and my neighbor just went in to look to see what's going on.
How old are the kids?
She's 15 and 16. There's what? Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, jeez. I'm on with 911.
What's going on, sir?
It's up to you, Steve.
Sir, speak to me. What's going on?
My neighbor went in and there's blood up on the wall in near her bedroom.
Okay. Where are the kids? Hello, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, are the kids okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody give me medics. We have police and paramedics on the way, sir.
Her car's there. I'm afraid to go upstairs.
You need to stay outside. The officers want you to stay outside, sir.
Wait. Huh?
We need your neighbor outside too. We need everybody outside.
I can't talk right now.
I know. I need you to be calm. Did she say anything else? Did she see your daughter?
She said they're both upstairs and she thinks they are.
She thinks they are what?
Upstairs in the bed. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sir, that's okay. Can I speak to the neighbor? Hi, what did you say?
Well, there's all this blood upstairs. The police are here right now, and I went up and it looked like... I think the girl's up in bed with her, but once I got up, I saw what was up there. I had to run back downstairs, and he told me to come outside. The two police just went in the front door.
All right, the police are there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, do you want me to have the phone now?
Yes, you can hang up now.
Wow.
In the 911 call, sensitive content such as the address has been edited out. Later in the call, there is another portion that has been edited out wherein Richard enters the house and is met with a horrific scene. He found his son dead.
Oh, man.
He says that, "I was just touching his head and he wasn't waking up. His alarm was on and there was blood in his ear." Some years after the murder-suicide, an unnamed boyfriend of Jennifer revealed that she was troubled because for a long time she could not afford to get divorced. He stated that she sold a lot of her jewelry to keep afloat and buy groceries, and that while Richard still lived with Jennifer, the house was robbed and the thieves stole from everywhere except Richard's room, even getting their hands on approximately $100,000 worth of jewelry. Finally, the unnamed boyfriend states that Richard once told Jennifer he wanted to see her homeless with a shopping cart and that he would not even throw a dime at her.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you homeless. I wouldn't throw a dime at you.
I wouldn't even throw a dime at you. That's...
She's already going through all this.
All that stuff
at
she
the
already
same
going
time.
through too. Yeah, that's crazy.
Jennifer's neighbors state that she was a loving mother, but there came a time when she was different. You could see it in her face. There was something missing. Something disturbed in her mind. The conversation, the language, the eyes. Something was missing. Her cousin also stated that towards the end, Jennifer was hopeless. She felt she could no longer guarantee a future for herself and her children. Richard and Jennifer's children were musical prodigies attending a prestigious arts high school in southern Florida. A grief counselor was employed at the school for the devastated friends and peers to come to terms with the tragedy. Casey, South Carolina. Faye Swetlik was a 6-year-old girl and daughter to Selena Collins. They lived together in the Churchill Heights neighborhood of Casey. Faye was a first grader at Springdale Elementary School. On the 10th of February 2020, Faye Marie Swetlik went missing after returning home from school. Selena had picked her up at the bus stop after school and they had walked home together. Faye had some snacks at home before going outside to play in the yard. Selena realized a while later that her daughter was no longer there. They began to look for her at 3:45 p.m. to no avail and called the police at 5 p.m.
Lexington County 911, what's the address of your emergency? 16 Londonderry Square. I think there's one missing child. Alright, repeat that address for verification. 16 Londonderry Square, Casey, South Carolina. Alright, and tell me exactly what's happening. I can't. We can't find my daughter. She was playing outside, and I wanted to find her, and I tell you. Okay, how old is she? She is 6. She's going to be 7 in June. Alright. I'm going to stay on the line with you, but I'm going to get KCPD on the line too, but I'm going to stay on the line, so don't hang up, okay? Okay. 911 is your Mercy Police Fire Medical. Hey Casey, this is Lexington. I've got a lady at 16 Londonderry Square. Her 6-year-old was in the front yard and she can't find her now. Alright, hold on. What's the number? 16? 16 Londonderry Square. And I have her phone number. I'm going to stay on the line so it doesn't get disconnected. And I'm going to stay on the line just so it doesn't hang up. Okay, alright, ma'am. You're on the phone with Casey. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what your son's name is? My daughter's name is Faye Swetlik. Faye. Hold on. What was the first name again? Faye. Faye, Faye? Yes, ma'am. Okay, what's your last name? Swetlik. Spell that for me. Swetlik.
Oh, sure.
Okay, and what was she wearing? She was wearing polka dotted rain boots, a flowered skirt, and solid skirt or a flowered skirt? Flowered. Was a pink rose skirt. Okay. And a black shirt. A black t-shirt that has a neon design on it. And how long has she been gone? Last I saw her probably about an hour ago.
That would have been cold, man. I know we got to wait till...
How tall is she? She's 3'10". 3 foot? How much does she weigh? 65 pounds. Alright, stay on the phone with me. Do not hang up. What's your name? My name is... What's your phone number, Tom? It's a 6-year-old missing for an hour.
I hope you find that little girl.
All right. You last saw her in the front yard. You didn't see which way she went or anything like that? No, she was just right in front of my front porch.
That's another example of why you can't take your eyes off your kids like that. Not even going in the house, use the bathroom, get something, and leave them outside. Think you're gonna be right back because things can happen that fast.
Just that fast, and it's scary how fast things happen.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Yeah.
No. All right. Have you possibly have you walked around and tried to locate her? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to stay in your yard, okay? Because we have a unit out that has a dog in case we need to try to track her, okay? Okay. So we don't need you walking. If you can just kind of stay close to the last place she was. Hold on just a second. Do you have any idea where she would go? Have you looked in the backyard?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I checked all the houses in my neighborhood, and anybody that's actually answered, they're out looking for her too.
Something seems strange.
Did she have a dog or anything with her?
Something wrong.
No.
Okay, my officer will be there in just a few minutes.
I'm okay.
Okay, see, I'm still here. Do you need anything from us? No, I don't need y'all. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, thank you. I'm just afraid if I hang up, it's going to disconnect, that's all. All right, that's okay. Ms. Faye, if she hangs up and you disconnect and you need us back, you dial 911 again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, if she happens to come up on the front porch before we get there.
Okay, will do.
All right, they'll be there shortly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
A day after she disappeared, the FBI joined the search and investigation. Anyone with information about the case was asked to call a hotline and share tips. On February 13th, 2020, it was announced that Faye's body had been found in a wooded area near her neighbor Cody Taylor's apartment. The police commented that it had not been there for a very long time and declined to comment on the state in which Faye's body was found. Important evidence which led the police to Faye's body had been discovered in Cody Taylor's trash can. This evidence included a polka dot rain boot and a soup ladle with freshly dug dirt found on it. This led police into a wooded area they had already searched, but this time they found the body. Faye's autopsy report stated that she died from asphyxiation and her death was ruled a homicide. Another body was also found on February 13th, that of Faye's neighbor, Cody Taylor. The coroner's office stated that Taylor died by a suicide as a result of an incised wound to the neck. Following this, Taylor became a prime suspect in the homicide case. Police later stated that DNA linked Faye to Taylor's apartment. It was later revealed that there was incriminating video footage showing Taylor doing some suspicious things. What is unsettling is that during the search for Faye, police had been inside Taylor's home to speak with him about the disappearance. This occurred on February 12th, a day before Faye's body was found. Police believed that she had already been killed by then. The police found no reason to suspect that Taylor was the killer when they searched his home and spoke to him. Looking for records of crime in Taylor's past, the police found nothing apart from a traffic violation from 2018. His Facebook page suggests he graduated from the University of South Carolina, although no such records exist. And in 2015, he left his management position at Jimmy John's restaurant, but a spokesperson for the restaurant declined to answer why. Relatives remember Faye as a bubbly and happy little girl. A family friend said that she had a smile that would melt your heart. I appreciate you taking the time to check out this video, and I hope you're doing well in this crazy time. I hope everyone's doing their best to stay safe and happy, and I will catch you in the next video.
Why would you want to kill a 6-year-old? Like what makes you like, oh, and I'm just going.
I can't even visualize it, like,
Right.
how sick these people are out here, yo. Always keep your eyes on your kids. Don't take your eyes off them, not even for a second.
Not even for
Running the house, like we said, anything, like, people out here are crazy.
The first one, she killed her kids and she was depressed, but dang, it could have been a better way, you know?
It gotta be. It gotta be.
No, it is a better way.
Yeah, it is a better way. Like you say, helping somebody else reaching out and
reaching out.
Whew. That's deep, y'all. Hey, if y'all enjoyed this content or more content like this, make sure y'all put a like on this video and drop comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. Other than that, DC gang, I go by the name DreadHawk.
And I go by the name Cash.
Catch y'all on the next one.
Catch y'all next one.